Greetings YouTube, and welcome back to Le.Monde.Du.VAPEUR with me, Vitaly Vapour. Many thanks for coming back and joining me. For those of you who were with us last week, you would have seen that I built a spider grinder out of what was previously my zombie spawner, but unfortunately after TU46 changed to a spider spawner. But we weren't going to get down, we were just going to keep heading on with our builds in Farm Hills, and I thought, you know what we need? A string farm. So this is what we built last time, and I've also been doing a lot of tidying up around Farm Hills. We now have a staircase here which leads all the way up to the iron farm with a path, and if we come this way you can probably see stretching off there into the distance a number of prettied up corridors, and I think that was here last time. We've gone ahead and added in a melon farm. So we now got melons forming in here. So this side here, all melons, and this side still pumpkins. Still have way more pumpkins than I know what to do with. I've just started planning out that here I'm going to put a chicken and egg farm. This is either side of the staircase up to the windmill. Here we're going to have a beef and leather farm. And then over here, I'm thinking this will be a sugarcane farm. As you can see, I'm still in the process of gathering enough wool to fill in all of those parts, and this over here is going to be today's build. We are going to build an AFK fully automatic mushroom farm. So on this side it will be making the red mushrooms, on this side it will be making the brown, and over here we're going to have a little pen for a mushroom. So we are going to head on over to the mushroom farm that we Mushroom Island, where we spent one of our very early episodes, that little pink dot there towards the bottom of the map. Grab ourselves a mushroom and bring him back here. And while we're over there, we're going to use a Silk Touch shovel to gather up some mycelium, because I think it's 12 blocks of mycelium I need for this build. So let's get ourselves over there and see what we can find. Let's grab our sword just in case we get ambushed. So yeah, things are going well with Farm Hill. I think if we stick to the plan, the only other design I'm currently trying to work on for this part of Farm Hill is a AFK Neverwalk farm. Now I know that's going to be really tricky, but I've got a few ideas in mind. Once we've finished all of those builds though, we are going to look to move out of Farm Hill for a little while and crack on with a timber yard. So we're starting to run a bit low on timber, we're running low on food and leather as well, hence why we have the planned cow farm. So yeah, we're just taking care of our immediate needs. Farm Hill is nearly completed, which is a bulk of redstone builds, but then we're going to start looking at an AFK timber yard. Now I just thought I'd discuss this while we're heading over to the Mushroom Island. My idea behind this is to have a witherless AFK tree farm, and one that's suitable for all the different tree types. So I want to be able to say that we are putting everything into there, so that we can have all the different types of wood going in there. And I don't want to risk using a wither, because some updates it works and on others it doesn't. So the danger there is that, what are we stuck on? Oh, there we go. Don't know what happened there, just a little judder. But there's the Mushroom Island. Yeah, on some of the updates, the witherless tree farms work on console, and then other ones, the wither gets out, and then sometimes you need to trap them in bedrock, which means you can only build them in the nether. And to be honest, guys, that's just too much of a headache. If I build a farm, I want to know it's going to work. I don't want to be worrying for every time I load up is a wither about to get loose and destroy our world, basically. So let's just make sure I'm only gathering up roughly the number I need. How many's that? 17. We'll get around half a stack. I think it's only 12 I need, but I think if we grab either half a stack or a whole stack, at least then We know where we're at. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's see if we can find a mushroom while we're here as well then. I think I noticed I actually picked up a brown mushroom. Let's put that fella back. And let's see. Is there a mushroom here? If there's not, I'll gladly do this bit off camera. Cut ahead to when I find one, etc. It's not looking good at the minute though, I'll be honest. I'm a bit surprised. I thought that we would just come straight over here and find one, to be honest. Guys, I might cut ahead to when I've actually found a mushroom and I'm on my way back, so that we don't all get bored to tears with me running around in circles trying to find one. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, check him out. I have one of the bizarre looking mushrooms in this texture pack. How bizarre is that? It's like a red metal cow with goggles and a gas mask on, with 3 mushrooms growing out of its back. I mean, mushrooms are odd looking creatures anyway, but in this texture pack they are particularly strange. Now, I need to remember how you get a cow out of the passenger seat, because I don't remember right now actually. Is it just as simple as, do I just break the there we go. Okay, he's on the leash, so hopefully he's coming. Are you gonna follow me? Come on, buddy. We've got to get home before dark. Come on. Fantastic. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't know, then this is probably one of the best ways I think to transport animals. I mean, if I had wheat in my hand, he'd probably move slightly quicker, but on the whole, this isn't a bad way to do this. I wish I'd kind of brought him away where I didn't have to swim. I don't remember. Oh, I must have walked across this bit of land over here. Hopefully, yeah, he's still with me. I'm dragging him across with me. So, if we... let's just check our map. Oh, that would be why. We're not heading towards Farm Hill. That would be the mistake we're making. Oh, no. Okay, we need to be careful, or we're going to end up the wrong side of the slime farm here. Come on, buddy. We got time to make up. We've gone a little bit wayward here. I still haven't explored that. There's a mega tiger. Oh no. The lead snapped. Oh no, this is a nightmare. I mean, come on, buddy. Work with me here. We've got a long way to go. Oh, guys, I'm probably going to cut ahead to me having him back at the base. This is painful. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I've just noticed there's still a mega tiger biome over there that I've never got around to fully exploring. And this is where I know where I am. This is where I currently mine for a lot of sand. So, yeah. It's here we are. You see, this is where I don't like the way that this is sand and snow and ice mixed together. And that lead is broken again, hasn't it? Let's push him along a bit. There we go. Yeah, guys, this is taking way too long. I will see you all back at the base and we will start today's build. Okay guys, you join me back here on the home straight. As you can see, I'm marching my cow back across. In the distance, you can see I added in another viaduct next to the iron farm while I was doing some general improvements the other week. So let me just press that button rather than punch it and get this guy home. So, thing to bear in mind with this build, guys, is you don't have to have a mushroom. It's just that I like the idea of having a complete area dedicated to mushrooms, etc. And I thought, let's get one now before my mob cap for passive animals taps out. And yeah, I just really like the idea of having this guy around. So let me just see if I can find... I thought I had some fences down here, but it looks like we didn't bring them. Okay. We can solve this very quickly. Okay. I kind of want to put him right out of the way. Perfect. Okay. So, let's get rid of some stuff out of my inventory for a minute. And the main things we need are, we're going to build a hopper clock to begin with. So, grab yourself a block of redstone. You'll need 2 sticky pistons. You'll need 2 comparators. You'll need 2 bits of redstone dust, 2 redstone torches, 2 blocks of choice, and at least 2 hoppers. I've got a few more items on me, and that's because we're doing other parts of this build. So down here, where we have these 2 blocks of choice, point a comparator going into each one. Take out your redstone torches and place a torch on top of each of these blocks here. And on top of, we'll worry about that in a second actually. And to the side of these blocks of choice, push down a single piece of redstone, like so. And off the side of that piece of redstone, on the bottom half, not the top half, like that one, placed in a sticky piston. Very difficult to aim for the sides now, isn't it? Ever since they changed the hitbox on the redstone, but you'll get there eventually. These must be sticky pistons, and then just make sure that there is a block of redstone right there. Now, take out a temporary block. I like dirt for this. Place down that piece of dirt and place the hopper going into it. Break that away and place in a hopper like so. Make sure there's nothing else in those hoppers, and then come back to your chest, and you'll need 5 stacks of absolute garbage items. I personally like to use the cobblestone, so put in 5 whole stacks of cobblestone. And I've just realised these are incorrect, aren't they? Because those are repeaters and not comparators, which is not what I said to do, isn't it, guys? So I did say place down comparators, and I mean make sure those are comparators. Otherwise, it's not going to work. There we go. So make sure that's a comparator. Let's say make sure it's just that 5 stacks of items in there and all is good. So we can go ahead and cover this up. Hopefully we get that torch before it goes into the hopper. We did. And we can now just cover up this clock like so. And then we are going to run some redstone off of that clock and round to this point here. So in this area here, I've got a double chest linked to 2 hoppers. So to start this farm, place in a hopper pointing down into that one, and then 2 hoppers connected either side. Take out some mycelium. And then we want to build a T shape in mycelium in front, like this. And then on this lower block here, break that out and replace those both with mycelium. Lovely. And then from the back of this build, let me just run over to my chest again. Take out some block of choice. and you want to build a C shape behind here of let's see, I need to go back one more block actually. So if we just break away these ones here, so you want a C shape like so. For neatness sake, I'm just going to change these two down here to grey as well. Lovely. And on the back of this block here, take out some redstone dust and place in 5 pieces. So 2 there, 2 there, and then the 5th one there. So you should have a C shape like so. And then coming off of that redstone dust, come as far back as you need to make sure that you have a sticky piston pointing towards these areas here. Now this side is the brown mushroom side, so I'm going to take out 4 brown mushrooms and some glass. Now what I would like to do with that is, with the mushrooms, you need to place these down, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Now, and then your glass there and there. And all we now need to do is link this redstone up to the clock that we built. So coming off from this block here, we just need to make sure that we have a redstone signal running round. So I'll show you how I'm going to link my one in here. Let me break my way down. So I think, let's see, if I've got a block there, I see I should hopefully have a redstone signal soon coming over to this point. Oh, and I'm not going to quite make it round, I don't think. I have to take out this dirt block as well. I did not mean to put that. I just want that on no tick delay at all. So hopefully when that torch is activated by the clock ticking over, I should get a redstone signal come up to that repeater. And then I'm going to run my signal round like so. And I haven't got that far to go actually, so let's just quickly break our way this way. Perfect. Right. Now, I'm just breaking out these side blocks because I will look to replace those with grey wool. But what I'm mainly doing is I'm finding my way forward so that I can link into our redstone dust behind these pistons. Like so. Perfect. So I'm going to want to change this block out here for something like cobblestone ought to do it. Take away that yellow wool for a second. Perfect. So we've got 5 there, so I'm going to place in a repeater just to increase my signal strength. And then I'm going to look to snake this redstone round, and I'll put a step up roundabouts here. So how many pieces is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Plenty of power to get to those pistons. So I'm just going to go ahead now off camera and tidy up the sides of this build, and I will probably repeat this exact same build the other side. I'll bring you guys back once we have a working farm both sides, and I will show you the end result. See you shortly. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've moved our mushroom friend over into a pen here, so we just have one of these in case we ever need one in the future. I just thought it's a nice little addition to have between these two mushroom farms. And as you can see, I planted down one piece of mycelium that's slowly spreading in there, so he's got a habitat made of his natural island material. And in here we have the brown mushrooms, and over here we have the red mushrooms, so hopefully these will start spreading. It will probably take some time. We've only just set these up and the hopper clock is running underneath here, so we'll have to pop back at a later stage and see if these are complete. But that is everything for this week, guys. So that is the AFK mushroom farm complete. Many thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next week, and we'll continue to try and finish off Farm Hills. But until then, goodbye.